So it is officially week 36, day 1. This week, baby is the size of a winter melon. I don't know what one of those is. If you find yourself struggling with workouts at this stage of pregnancy, walking is always a good fallback plan. It's relatively low risk, provides a decent aerobic workout, and doesn't put your joints on any undue stress on your joints. On top of that, there is only 3 weeks to go, which there's not. Slightly more than that, but there's not many left. Oh, that is a scary number. Scary to think. This is technically the last week that I'm safe, so to speak. Minion could technically arrive any time from week 37 onwards, which means that any time from next week he could start to make his appearance. We're still hoping he's going to be late. We're hoping it's still going to be end of January, early February, but we don't know. He's still very active. He's still very wriggly. He's still kicking about like crazy. I'm able to sleep okay at the moment. I'm still getting a good night's sleep, but my sleep is still very sporadic. I'm only getting about 6 hours a night at the moment on average, and then napping sometimes through the day. We have actually missed a day. I don't think I did any vlogging yesterday because we were so freaking busy. We had so many things to get sorted, so many things to arrange, presents to pack, things to get moved around, pack for while we go away for Christmas, while we go see Jason's family, and then sort out the animals and the animal stuff so that we could drop them all off easily today without rushing around or being crazy. There was a lot. And then I spent 90% of the day crocheting. I'm not even kidding. I spent the majority of the day crocheting because I need to get the Secret Santa present finished by tomorrow at the latest. So I spent the whole day yesterday crocheting. I've only got half a ball of yarn left to go, and I'm so close to finishing. It's going to take me another maybe 2 or 3 hours, but I'm almost there. I've almost finished it. This project that's been taking me, I think it's taken me since early September. So it's taken me nearly 4 months to get finished, partially due to lack of time to actually sit down and crochet. But it's taken me a very long time to actually get finished. But it's nearly done, and then I can move on to something else. It's been a busy weekend. It's been a busy few days. I'm tired. I am so tired. But that's it as far as pregnancy is concerned at the moment. I'm still getting Braxton Hicks. I think I got a couple on Saturday. I had experienced a couple on Sunday, and I've had a couple today. Not many, but I have had them. Minion's activity is becoming more variable and more consistent. It's no longer really timed like it was. It's become unpredictable. He's still very, very active. He's still wriggling regularly, but it's now, sometimes it'll be for 20 minutes straight, sometimes it'll be for 10 minutes straight, sometimes it'll be for an hour straight. Sometimes he'll have an hour or 2 hours break. Sometimes he'll kick and then stop and then kick and then stop and then kick, and then it's just, he's so unpredictable. He's so unpredictable, but he's still kicking regularly every single day for most of the day. So he's still within his pattern. He's still within that level of normality. He's just lost his timing, so to speak. Acid reflux is still a pain. It's still annoying. It's still irritating, and it's still driving me up the wall. I was quite nauseous this morning, and I don't know why. I was very, very nauseous this morning. And just because of the Christmas rush and everything going on and the madness, trying to get everything sorted, trying to get to the animals to where they're staying for the weekend or for the week, and then trying to get everything else sorted, bags packed and everything else. It's been crazy busy. So I've not had time to exercise. I genuinely haven't had time to exercise. I've been doing so much to get everything sorted and organised. And we still have to organise ready for baby, but we need to get Christmas out the way first. Christmas is in 2 days' time. As far as recording time goes, obviously editing wise, it's probably already the new year. It's Christmas in 2 days. We're going down to Jason's family tomorrow. We're travelling tomorrow and spending 3 days with his family. If there is any pregnancy updates or any pregnancy developments, I will obviously jump on and let you guys know. Otherwise, I'm basically going to be MIA for the next 3 days while we just enjoy time with family, because for us that is what Christmas is about. It's not about the presents, it's not about the gift giving, it's not about the cards, it's not about the generosity, it's about spending time with the people you love. So that is going to be our main focus over the next 3 or 4 days. So apologies if there's no, well, obviously it's too late to apologise if there's no videos, but I'm going to be MIA over Christmas, and that is why. I'm looking forward to the chill. I'm looking forward to the just relaxing and spending time with family and friends. I really am. So that's just a quick update for week 36 so far. There's not really much to tell. There's not really much to say. There's not really been much progression. I've got no appointments this week because they've all been rescheduled to next week due to the Christmas holidays. So with the exception of Minion still moving around, there's not really much to tell. Symptoms haven't changed. It's currently a waiting game, or it feels like a waiting game at this moment. Maternity leave hasn't really had an impact on me. I have still been extremely busy every single day. I've still not had time to exercise because, again, of the run up to Christmas. I think I've already mentioned that. I've lost track. Pregnancy brain not helping right now. But I do actually have a phone call with Universal Credit in 20 minutes. So I am going to go get something to eat and then have the phone call with them to try and work out what the hell's going on with me at Universal Credit, or why I've even need to have an appointment in the first place today. I'm going to be spending the rest of the day crocheting, video editing, cooking, because we need to make 3 desserts for Christmas, or sorry, for Boxing Day dinner. We need to make 3 desserts. So that is going to be a challenge. We're both joint making one. Oh, that'll be Universal Credit. Okay, it wasn't Universal Credit, it was actually the Community Midwives rescheduling my, what's it called, birthing class. Antenatal birthing class, parental birthing class, whatever they call it, and hospital tour. That is now on the 4th of January, the day before my growth scans, so week 37 is going to be a busy one. Week 37 is going to be a very busy one. Actually, it might not be a busy one, might be semi-busy, I don't know. But yeah, that's another appointment for me. Anyway, I'm going to go make something to eat, because like I said, I've got my Universal Credit phone call appointment in 20 minutes, and I just need to eat and I need to chill, because I've got such a busy evening. I would say I'd happily show you guys, or let you guys join in with the whole cooking thing to see what we're making and how we're making it, but I have found that in my recent vlogs, the cooking segments, or when I've actually like shown you guys what I'm cooking, what I'm making, they haven't been very popular. I've usually got a huge dip in views around that time. Oh, my memory card's full again, typical. So I'm not going to show any sort of like cooking features or anything else. I will just catch up with you guys either tonight, maybe tomorrow. I don't know yet, but we'll see. So it is... Waffle! No, get off. So it's week 36, day 5. I do apologise, I've got my parrots out, so there might be a lot of squeaking in the background. We've actually not long got home. It is the day after Boxing Day, and I'm exhausted. Had a lovely Christmas. Had lots of good... Girls, stop making noise, please. We had a lovely Christmas, spent loads of time with Jason's side of the family, had loads of really nice food. I can never film anything with you two around, can I? Because they just want attention all the time and make noise all the time. Menaces. Like I said, we had a really nice time, had lots of good food, had a lot of good laughs, played a lot of games. And quite a few of his family, or a few members of his family, got some bits from Minion, which was dead cute. But if you can't tell, I am shattered. Beyond shattered, because not only have we had 3 very, very full-on, very social days. We stayed at the Travelodge, and usually we don't mind the Travelodge. It's like sometimes I don't get a great night's sleep there, but it's usually manageable. First night was okay. First night was fine. I got some sleep and then got a bit of discomfort, but the next 2 nights, the night before and last night, I could not sleep. I was so stiff. The beds at the Travelodge are so hard. They are rock solid firm. And I know they need to be that way so that they can cater for a lot of guests. Firm bedding, or a firm mattress and a curvy body, especially when pregnant, do not go hand in hand. They do not go hand in hand at all. I know, but it's very hard to squitch you when I've got both of you on my hands. Typically, now that the camera's out, the girls both want fusses. Like I said, because of those beds and my curves, I could not sleep. Every inch of me was stiff. If I lay on my left, my shoulders would get stiff, then my hips would get stiff, and so I'd have to roll over, and my body was begging me to sleep on my back, and I couldn't sleep on my back because I'm not allowed to sleep on my back at this stage of pregnancy. So I rolled onto my right, and then my right got sore, my right hip got sore, my back started to hurt, my shoulders started to get tense, so I tried to stretch out a bit, and that wasn't working. I was getting leg cramp, and I just tossed and turned for 2 nights straight, and I am so tired today because of it. I'm not even pregnancy tired, I'm tired from lack of sleep. I'm so exhausted. So exhausted. I didn't end up filming anything, again, because I don't want to intrude on family time, and I also don't want to be rude towards Jason's family. At the same time, Christmas should be about spending time with your family, not vlogging and sharing your life with people. It should be about spending time with your loved ones and your life. But we did have a good time. We've not long got home. I've not long eaten. We've literally got home, unpacked. I say unpacked, we've half unpacked. We've unpacked the essentials. I've literally just pulled something down and I'm about to go upstairs and get an early night. I say an early night, it's not even 5 o'clock yet. It's not even 5 o'clock and I am planning on going to bed, and I will not be surprised if I do not wake up for the rest of the day. I am so sleepy. So freaking sleepy. And on top of that, We left all of our Christmas presents down south. Luckily, Jason's mum and dad are still there, so they have hold of them and they will be bringing them back up for us. And I believe we're meeting up with them one day this week. I can't remember which day. Jason got the most amazing t-shirt. He really did got the most amazing t-shirt from his Secret Santa, which I absolutely loved. It was so cool. And so, Jason. Minion is currently kicking and he's kicking right into my pelvis. And I'm still at a stage where the movement and the kicks and the punches, I've got a feeling it's not kicking. I think he's like headbutting my pelvis or got the hiccups. I'm still at a stage where it's not hurting me. It's just mildly uncomfortable. Very, very mildly uncomfortable. Just like I've got a bit of gas trapped when he moves. It's not too bad. I'm gonna go upstairs before I fall asleep. And I just wanted to do that quick update just to say that it's the end of week 36. It is currently Saturday. Obviously, we've been not vlogging the last few days. This is going to be a very short vlog compared to my previous ones. And then when I'm a bit more conscious in the morning, or maybe tomorrow at some point, I will have a bit of a better catch up with you guys and possibly even do some stretches or do some light exercise, depending on how things go. So this is now the last day of week 36. After today, there is only 3 to 5 weeks left of this pregnancy journey. We're nearly, very nearly at the end. It's not far away at all. We're just out this morning, wandered to the local shopping centre so I can get my steps in and also get something for Jason for breakfast. We're just having a wander back now. And I was actually saying to Jason, I can tell it's getting near the end now, because they say that when you start getting towards the end, baby starts dropping into the hips a bit more and dropping down between the pelvis a bit more, and you can actually breathe easier. And I've definitely noticed that. I'm still breathless. Oh, runners. I'm still a little breathless, but I'm nowhere near as breathless as I was. I can breathe a lot easier and I'm not panting as much. I'm not having to stop for breaks as much when I walk, which is quite nice. But I've definitely got pressure in my pelvis to suggest that he's not far away. He's only a few weeks away now, which is a scary thought and an exciting thought at the same time. But we're on our way home, and then got a very busy day of unpacking. So it's now 6:15 in the evening. I'm actually in my bedroom at the moment. I've just nipped upstairs to put my girls to bed. And I'm a little tired, but I still have energy. It's been a busy day. After we got back from shopping, after we got our steps in, which I've done 6,600 steps today, which is not bad. That's not bad at all for the short amount of distance we've done. And then after we got home, we did some cleaning. I primarily did the bathrooms. Jason did all the bird cages. I hooved the floor. And then I spent the majority of the day video editing to try and get you guys caught up ASAP. I have got another video done today. I got week 29 done today, so I'm slowly catching up. Sorry, week 29.1 I got done today. I'm surprised that ended up into a two-parter, but it's a very long one. I did a lot of chatting that week, as I've been very good at recently, doing a lot of chatting. But as I said, I've just put my parrots to bed. And I have spent the whole day video editing, and now I need to get some food, but I also need to do my exercises. And seeing as my exercises only take about 10 to 15 minutes, I want to try and get them done first. But I am having a bit of acid reflux, so I'm a little nervous that that is actually going to affect them. We'll see. The only reason I'm actually upstairs recording is, like I said, I had to put my parrots to bed and there's a lot of noise going on downstairs, which isn't too bad when I'm recording my exercises because I usually block out the background noise most of the time. But for talking, it's not so good because it ruins the audio quality, and the audio quality is already bad enough because I don't have a mic. But anyway, I really want to get some exercises done today because I am very stiff in the hips, very, very stiff in the hips, and I just want to stretch out. We still have a mountain, literally a mountain of clothes to put away. So I want to try and get my exercises done ASAP before I can try and weasel my way out of doing them because I have too many other things to do. So we're going to go downstairs. We're going to do some exercise. I'm trying to plan what I want to do. I know I need to do my hip stretches and some hip strengthening. Part of me is in the mood to do some upper body as well, so I want to try and do some push-ups on my kitchen counter and see how I get on and basically go from there. See what happens, maybe do some dead hangs, but not going to do a huge amount today, just enough to get me by.
I'll be right. Give me my brain!
Very beautiful paintings of very like Christians who don't tend to look as Christians. I think this image has been so pervasive and so some photographic references of Madonna and Charles. The artist, Catherine Baby, is seated topless. What were you not seeing? I guess if you can't see yourself, or you don't hear yourself in that, you've been listening to Child. I'm India Exit, and the producer is Lady Subs. This is a Trimester production for BBC Radio 4. Has no growth business until it takes its first breath. But for expectant parents, it can be a near impossibility to think that their unborn baby is anything other than a person. And there's also a critical number or age around the idea of a person or a baby. Certificate is issued. But this isn't a birth certificate and a death certificate. It is a separate stillbirth certificate. There have been cases of twins being separated like this. One baby is born before midnight and one after, and they're treated in different ways. And another baby who could not is
There we go, then my exercise is done for the day. I have to admit, because I've not done any for like 2 weeks. The pelvic girdle pain is bad. Pelvic girdle pain is really bad. I can't really feel it unless I'm lying down or I'm actually sat on the floor trying to move my legs, in which case it is just agony. It is really painful. It is really sharp, very tense. Feels like my tendons and ligaments are about to snap kind of pain. Even though they're not, it's just where my muscles are really relaxed and stretching and they've lost a lot of their strength. But my God, it hurts. Trying to reposition when I'm on the floor or even sat on a bed or even lay down in bed is so painful, and it's my own fault. I should have been doing my exercises. Granted, I've been very sleepy the last couple of weeks. I've been very busy trying to get things sorted, but I now have no excuses. Christmas is over, New Year is upon us, and I am officially on maternity leave. Have been for, my God, I've been on maternity leave for over a week now, but it doesn't feel like it because of the Christmas rush. Like this week has vanished because of Christmas. I've got no excuses now. I've got no excuses not to do my exercise now because I've got all the time in the world until baby arrives. Still got a few bits to do in regards to getting things set up for baby and organising, and I need to make sure I get walks in and stuff. But I've got no excuses for my exercise. I do also need to make a 2026 goals video, which I need to get out this week at some point. But we're nearly there. We've only got, tomorrow starts week 37, which means we've got 3 weeks until due date and up to 5 weeks before baby arrives. And then this pregnancy journey is over and we start a very brief few vlogs of newborn diaries before getting back into my calisthenics training and exercise training once I get the all clear from my doctor. There's not long left. There's not long left at all. And I will see you guys in week 37.